welcome to a new video here on the Planet Clutch YouTube channel. Today we will be simulating the upcoming 2018-2019 NBA season using NBA 2K19. So first off, we're going to set up a My League. So we'll just head in here, and of course for the purpose of this video we'll be using the current NBA teams. Okay, we'll be starting in the regular season. Alright, so we don't really have a team in particular we're going to follow, so we will pick the Orlando Magic. Okay, so we're going to follow the Orlando Magic for this video. Everything's going to be set up auto. We don't want anything to do here. Trades, auto. So basically we're going to be a bystander here. Once again, we're not really concerned with the next season, so we'll just auto-generate the rookies. Alright. So with that being said, let's go ahead and simulate the season. Alright, so the season simulation is complete, and now we're going to take a look at some of the awards. So the MVP goes to Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. 27 points per game, 11 rebounds, 5.7 assists, 1.6 steals, 1.7 blocks, field goal percentage of .530, free throw .759, and a .304 3-point percentage. Rookie of the Year, Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. 15.1 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, 6.9 assists per game, 1.1 steals per game, 0.5 blocks, 0.440 field goal percentage, 0.849 free throw percentage, and a .315 3-point percentage. Sixth Man of the Year, Tyreke Evans of the Indiana Pacers. 18.2 points per game, 5 rebounds a game, 3.6 assists, 1.1 steal, 0.2 blocks, 0.453 field goal percentage, a .832 free throw percentage, and .361 3-point percentage. Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green. Not much of a surprise there. 8.9 points per game, 7.4 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.7 steals per game, 1.4 blocks per game, a .489 field goal percentage, .741 free throw percentage, and .338 3-point percentage. Most Improved Player of the Year, Buddy Hield, Sacramento Kings. 18.4 points per game, 4.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, .9 steal, .01 blocks, .428 field goal percentage, .914 free throw percentage, and a .400 3-point percentage. Coach of the Year goes to Steve Kerr with a 63-19 record. As we move along here, we see the All-NBA First Team. We have Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder, Stephen Curry, Golden State, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Milwaukee, LeBron James, Los Angeles Lakers, and DeMarcus Cousins, Golden State Warriors. The All-NBA Second Team, we have James Harden, Chris Paul, Ben Simmons, Kawhi Leonard, and Nikola Jokic. The All-NBA Third Team, we have Jimmy Butler, John Wall, Kristaps Porzingis, Anthony Davis, and Andre Drummond. The All-Defensive First Team, we have Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Rudy Gobert. The All-Defensive Second Team, John Wall, Patrick Beverley, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Al Horford. The all-rookie first team, we have Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Marvin Bagley III, DeAndre Ayton, and Colin Sexton. The all-rookie second team, we have Jaren Jackson Jr., Mohamed Bamba, Wendell Carter Jr., Ilio Boko, and Michael Porter Jr. So now we take a look at the playoff tree here. We have Golden State finishing first in the West, taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing 8th. So it's an interesting first round matchup between Stephen Curry and LeBron James. So we're going to have a rematch of the finals the past couple of years. Then down below that we have Minnesota finishing 4th, taking on Houston, who finished 5th. Utah finishing 3rd will take on San Antonio, who finished 6th. And Oklahoma City, who finished 2nd, will be taking on New Orleans. Over in the East, we have the Toronto Raptors finishing in 1st, and they'll take on the Atlanta Hawks. Then we have the Philadelphia 76ers finishing 4th, and they will take on the Detroit Pistons, who finished 5th. Finishing 3rd in the East was the Boston Celtics, and they will host the Brooklyn Nets, who finished 6th. And the Milwaukee Bucks finished 2nd, and they will take on the Miami Heat, who finished 7th. Alright, so we're just going to take a look at some of the stats around the league. So we'll take a look at the league leaders here. So Stephen Curry led the way in points per game with 28.1, followed by Russell Westbrook, 27.8, Damian Lillard with 27.5 points a game, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 27 points per game, CJ McCollum, 25.9, Devin Booker, 25.8, James Harden, 25.2, Kawhi Leonard, 25.2, Kristaps Porzingis, 25.2, and coming 10th, DeMarcus Cousins with 24.9. Alright, so let's take a look at the rebounds per game. And this was led by Andre Drummond, who had 14.4 rebounds a game, followed by Hassan Whiteside with 14.1, Kevin Love with 12.8, Karl Anthony Towns with 12.6, Nikola Jokic with 12.5, DeMarcus Cousins with 12.2, DeAndre Jordan 11.9, Dwight Howard 11.5, Enes Kanter with 11.2, and Rudy Gobert with 11. And leading the way in assists per game, we have Chris Paul with 11, followed by Lonzo Ball with 8.3, Kyle Lowry with 8.3, James Harden 8.1, John Wall 7.9, Stephen Curry 7.9, Ricky Rubio 7.7, Russell Westbrook 7.4, Rajon Rondo 7.4, and LeBron James with 7.0. And we'll just take a look at some team stats here. And this is the entire league, which was led by the Golden State Warriors with 63 wins, followed by the Raptors with 61. The Bucks had 54, Celtics 53, Thunder 53, 76ers with 51, the Jazz had 50, followed by the Rockets, Timberwolves, Pistons, Spurs, Nets, Lakers, Pelicans, Heat, Hawks, Mavericks, Nuggets, Hornets, Suns, Wizards, the Bulls, Pacers, Trailblazers, Clippers, Knicks, the Magic, Cavaliers, Kings, and the Grizzlies, finishing last with 25 wins. Okay, let's take a look at the AllStar Teams. So we have Team LeBron taking on Team Giannis. So we have starters for Team LeBron was Kyle Lowry, James Harden, LeBron James, of course, the captain, Kevin Durant, Andre Drummond. The reserves, Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Stephen Curry, Kevin Love, Kristaps Porzingis, Victor Oladipo, and D'Angelo Russell. For Team Giannis, we have the starters Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons, DeMarcus Cousins, and Joel Embiid. Reserves were Paul George, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Gordon Hayward, Nikola Jokic, and Hassan Whiteside. So, interesting to note here, I don't believe that Giannis played in the All-Star game. I don't know if he was injured at some point, but yeah, he was not in the All-Star game, so that's an interesting note. Alright, so we're going to take a look at some conference standings here, just in case anyone's interested. So in the East, we have the Raptors leading the way, followed by the Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, Detroit Pistons, Brooklyn Nets, Miami Heat, Atlanta Hawks, Washington Wizards, Charlotte Hornets, Indiana Pacers, Chicago Bulls, Orlando Magic, New York Knicks, and Cleveland Cavaliers. Out West, we have Golden State Warriors finishing atop, followed by the Oklahoma City Thunder, Utah Jazz, Minnesota Timberwolves, Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, New Orleans Pelicans, Los Angeles Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, Portland Trail Blazers, the Los Angeles Clippers, Sacramento Kings, and finally, the Memphis Grizzlies, finishing last in the conference and last in the league. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at some transactions that went through the season, and we're more interested in trades. And we'll start off at the beginning. So we see in December, the Hornets traded Tony Parker to the Nuggets for Jared Vanderbilt and Torrey Craig. Then the Hawks traded Alex Len and a second round pick belonging to the Hornets to the Grizzlies for Chandler Parsons. The Lakers traded Morris Wagner and a 2023 second round pick for Matthew Dellavedova from the Bucks. The Grizzlies traded Kyle Anderson and a second round pick in 2019, which belonged to the Hornets, to the Pistons for Laston Galloway, a 2021 first round pick, which was lottery protected. The Wizards traded Ian Mahimi and Devin Robinson to the Cavaliers for J.R. Smith and John Holland. Then we see the Kings traded Yogi Ferrell to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Tristan Thompson. The Suns traded Tyson Chandler to the Hornets for Cody Zeller and a 2022 second round pick. The 76ers traded Jared Bayless to the Trailblazers for Myers Leonard. The Bulls traded Antonio Blakeney and Antonius Cleveland to the Thunder for Andre Robertson. The Suns traded Darrell Arthur and a 2020 second round pick to the Pacers for Doug McDermott and Eamon Summer. And the Pistons traded John Lure to the Kings for Nemanja Bjelica. The Bucks traded Brooks Lopez to the Nuggets for Mason Plumlee and a 2019 second round pick. The Magic traded Timothy Mozgov and Wesley Awundu to the Pelicans for Solomon Hill and a 2023 second round pick. The Warriors traded Quinn Cook to the 76ers for Landry Shamet, a 2020 second round pick, which was belonging to the Nets, and they're going to swap the worst with New York. And that was all for trades. Let's see some staff firing. So the Magic fired head coach Steve Clifford, the Grizzlies fired head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, and the Kings fired head coach David Georger. The Magic hired Michael Stouffer for the head coach, Grizzlies hired Jacob Underwood, and the Kings hired Benjamin Walker. Just a couple. Oh, this is interesting. The Raptors re-signed Kawhi Leonard to a 3-year, $94.19 million deal. And that's all for the signings, but that's really good for the Raptors. Alright, so time to simulate playoffs. So we're going to simulate this round. Let's see what happens. Okay, so early results over in the West. We have Golden State Warriors sweeping the Los Angeles Lakers. We have Houston sweeping the Minnesota Timberwolves. San Antonio putting out Utah in 6 games. And we have OKC beating New Orleans in 7. Over in the East, wow, we have a big upset. Atlanta Hawks eliminating the Toronto Raptors, so the Raptors still not able to get over their playoff woes. We have the Detroit Pistons sweeping the Philadelphia 76ers, Boston Celtics putting out Brooklyn in 5 games, and the Milwaukee Bucks sweeping the Miami Heat. Alright, so into the next round. Alright, so let's start over in the East. Seeing the results are pouring in over here first. We have Detroit sweeping Atlanta, and we have Boston putting out Milwaukee in 7. Over in the West, the Houston Rockets eliminating the Golden State Warriors, so that means we're going to have a new champion this season, and the OKC Thunder eliminating the San Antonio Spurs in 7. Alright, so let's simulate the conference finals here. Boston through in the East, putting out Detroit in 4. And the OKC Thunder eliminating the Houston Rockets in 7. So OKC has played 7 games in each round of the playoffs. Boston playing 5 in the first, 7 in the second, and only 4 in the conference finals. So let's see what happens here. Boston Celtics are your NBA champions, sweeping the OKC Thunder to win another championship. And the Finals MVP award goes to Jaylen Brown. And we'll take a look at his playoff stats here in the Finals. In the 4 games, he had 27.7 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per game, 1.3 assists. Just a phenomenal playoff. Or phenomenal finals for Jaylen Brown. Alright guys, so that's it for our season simulation. As you can see, the 2018-2019 champions, the Boston Celtics, and they're going to eliminate the OKC Thunder in 4 games to capture the championship. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and to even follow us on Twitter at Planet Clutch. And as I said, subscribe, follow us. Be sure to keep up to date. We'll be putting out lots of new videos, whether it be the NHL series or here on NBA, whatever you guys are interested. And, if there's any questions about the season simulation, be sure to ask in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. As I said, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your time, and have a great night, everyone.